Urban Gypsy front and center, organic, street, glamour, using compression, piecing, and weave cutting. I've already sectioned Janessa's hair from just below the top of the ear, just above the occipital, and to the top of the other ear. I'm now going to compression cut this section, combing the hair nice and tight. Once I get that hair in position, I'm going to come in with my surface razor and just shatter down and in to the neck. Shattering as I go to create that really nice, soft, shattered line on the underneath. Now from here, I will just clean up the neckline just a little bit. I'm going to come in just using the point of the razor just to shatter that little line in behind the ear in the red zone. Come over onto the other side and just shatter in the underneath. Now we're ready to move on to our next section. Having cut my section underneath, I'm now going to cut 2 compression sections, one on each side, directing all the hair back into the center. I'm going to come back and my shortest point is going to fall just below my shortest point from the underneath. So combing back, going to come in, get my blade in, and I'm going to shatter down and down and down into that length, into the front. Don't be afraid to shatter away at the edges so that you get that organic street look, a real nice edge. Now coming over to the other side, I will direct this hair back. Take a small guide from my compression piece I've just cut. I will find my guide and shatter down. Nice shattered line. Down and out into the front. After cutting out 2 compression sections in the back, we now have the option of doing an interior disconnect in the front. Janella's hair is not particularly thick, so we're just going to take a very slight amount of hair out towards the end, just to give us a little separation in there. If the hair is thicker, you may want to go a little deeper with that. Now the last section, I'm taking everything that's left over, taking it back to the back of the black zone, over to the corner. I want all of this length to get longer as it goes away to the opposite corner. So as I come in here, I'm going to work with the razor on the top and compression cut, but really shatter again. Just really encourage that. So as we throw that hair forward, we get this amazing length coming through. So just strengthening around the face, I'm going to come in with my contour shear and just around about the lip line, I'm going to strengthen that shape. And then coming back, strengthen that shape. Coming over to this side. Going to strengthen the shape through the front. Create space behind the fringe. And just slightly and strengthen my outside line. In detailing our Urban Gypsy front and center, I'm going to do some piecing on this side, just by taking a small section, piecing it between my thumb and my first finger, and then just walking the razor on one side and then coming in and walking it on the other. The piecing will just give me some separation through this side piece. On the other side, I'm going to use some weaving. Going to take the section through this front area, large side of the comb. I'm going to lay the hair in the palm of my hand, gain my section with a small amount of tension. I'm going to weave my razor in and out, in and out, just to get me a separation. And then in one go, I'm just going to bevel that round and remove some of that hair. Take a look, see if it gives me the softness I desire. I feel like I can do just a tiny bit more, so we'll go back in. I'll come in, I'll weave the razor in, out, in, out, in, out. Tilt it towards me and just bevel out tiny bit more, and this just gives me a nice little collapse and softness through the front.